A regular meeting of the Delta County Commissioners is being held this date pursuant to the following call. In the letter to the Commissioners dated December 12, 2024, and reading as follows. The Honorable Members of the Delta County Board of Commissioners, Dear Commissioners, a regular meeting of the Delta County Board of Commissioners is scheduled for Tuesday, December 17, 2024 at 5:15 p.m. in the boardroom of the Delta County Service Center. Sincerely yours, Nancy Presrocki, Delta County Clerk. Please rise for a word of prayer. Lord, as we begin this meeting, we are thankful for all our many blessings. We ask for guidance to help our commissioners make decisions in the best interests of the citizens of our county. And Lord, we pray for the safety of our military men and women. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all. Roll call. Commissioner Melner?
Here.
Commissioner View?
Here.
Commissioner Crosdell?
Here.
Commissioner Van Genhoven?
Here.
Commissioner Jensen?
Here. Thank you for coming. We'll start off by special order of business, recognition, life-saving awards. I will turn it over to Commissioner Jensen.
So the awards are to recognize Jay Grabowski, Jason Frandl, and Tom Hendrickson. On the citation reads, on this day, 17th day of December 2024, the Delta County Board of Commissioners would like to publicly acknowledge and thank the said individuals for quick action saving the life of a fisherman that fell through the ice. Your dedicated service to the citizens of Delta County will not be forgotten. That actually stems from a rescue they had last season towards the end. They were on scene long before anybody else and actually ran close to a half mile out to get to where the individuals were. It actually involved 6 individuals total. So thank you to those gentlemen. I don't know that we need a motion for it.
Okay. Thank you for doing that. Number 5, approval of minutes from previous meetings, county board meetings on 12/3/24 and on 12/9 of 24. So I need a motion. Can we do them both at the same time or one each?
So
We'll do them
moved.
both at the same time?
So moved to approve the minutes.
Can I have a support?
I'll support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion pass. Number 6, approval of the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make the motion to approve the agenda.
I'll support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Number 7, presentation of written communications received and forwarded. There was none. Number 8, reports of standing statutory special meetings and others. None. Number 9, public comment on agenda items. Anybody have public comment on agenda items? One more time, public comment on agenda items. See none, we will move on to committee reports. Number 10, administrator report. One minute while administrator is doing some.
Should we sing a Christmas carol?
Well, you send a picture, is that what you do to IT? Here's the problem. It shows up on our live feed right now that nobody is sitting in the room, it's dark, so.
Oh,
We're all ghosts.
What does that mean?
Just hear those sleigh bells ringing.
Do you wish to proceed, or would you hear us? But they can't see us.
They have audio but no video.
Better to be heard.
Better be heard.
I would recommend that we move forward, long as the audio is there for them to hear all the
Yeah.
Yes.
transactions that are
Yes.
taken for, and hopefully that gets fixed before the end of the meeting.
Yes, I have confirmation that they can hear us, so.
Okay.
Okay, great, thank you.
Okay. Administrators report. I just want to recognize our SRO, which is our school resource officer, Van Dries. He was recognized in the Office of School Safety Winter Newsletter. Also, our finance committee has requested a review of the current operation time studies to be conducted with the administration office. This review will commence after the holiday season. The primary goal is to improve efficiency and productivity within Delta County. Our main goal is to identify bottlenecks and inefficiencies and set performance standards, optimize resource allocation, improve work methods, and develop labor standards. By understanding how long tasks take and identifying areas of improvement, Delta County can increase the output and reduce costs and enhance overall operational performance. The financial audit for fiscal year '23 has been completed by our auditors and submitted into the state, federal agencies and regulators. They'll soon begin the fiscal '23 PFC audit, which will be more challenging due to the recent staff turnover. However, due to an ongoing FAA audit of the PFC, there has been no new initiatives or projects in the past year. Our airport manager has been working closely with the FAA to address this issue, and the fiscal 2024 financial process is currently in progress. During my time away from the office this holiday season, I plan to focus on reconciling accounts and reviewing year-end closing procedures with various departments. The airport, we just had our first joint or special meeting between the Board of Commissioners and the Airport Advisory Board, which I believe was pretty productive. We focused on the future direction of the airport. Our airport manager also provided insights into industry trends and staffing challenges. There was 2 commissioners and a member of the airport advisory member that met with a former applicant of ours, even though we were unable to accept their previous employment offer due to budgetary constraints. They highlighted significant economic growth that could happen at the airport. This will require an increased investment from Delta County, and there was key strategies to generate revenue outside of the ones that we already generate, which would be reclassification of runway 119, attracting Part 135 operators, expanding hangar availability, and prioritizing service to our current commercial flights. The manager and chair have also submitted their recommendation for the airport manager and assistant manager job descriptions that will be reviewed in the upcoming personnel meetings. Collective bargaining update, as you can see on our agenda, we have successfully negotiated a new collective bargaining agreement with dispatch and district court. However, the ongoing challenges of rising operational costs to the county is limiting the funding option for personnel, which require creative solutions. I also participated in a webinar regarding the Michigan Judicial Council's alternative funding for trial courts work group. This initiative aims to develop a new funding model for Michigan trial courts. We are currently collecting necessary data to meet the January 17th deadline, which will require collaboration across multiple departments. The Planning Commission has created a subcommittee and is working on updating the master plan, and I've seen lots of communication between the various members of that subcommittee. The opioid task force will soon release, and it is on our website right now, and I just released a media that Commissioner View had approved for the request of funding proposals for the opioid settlement funds. The RFP will seek innovative, evidence-based approaches to combating the opioid epidemic within Delta County. And then also just a season's greetings message is attached. And that's all I have.
Ashley, Thank you for this report.
Yeah, no problem.
It was very, very detailed, and I appreciated it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Can I have a motion to put it on file?
I'll make a motion to put the administrator's report on file.
Support.
Any discussion?
Can
All
I-
in favor?
Can I just make a comment? Is this current operation and time study that was recommended by the finance committee, is that internal, or do we get a third party looking out that has no vested interest, that can really look at everything unbiasedly, where I think internally, it's not as thorough or effective in knowing what direction to go to. So I just want to know how viable it is doing it like this compared to
It
the
is-
oversight.
It's just an internal right now.
Okay.
It could venture, expand into something more and done maybe countywide in the future, but right now it's just something that I'm doing within my office.
Okay, because I remember when I first got on the board, that was one of my goals, was to get us in line with external look at how our counties run to be effective and efficient. So, okay, that's satisfying.
Any more discussion? All in favor? Oh,
I do want to explain, the courts, they do their own time studies that are outside of our purview, like the financial, or the funding unit.
Okay.
State Court Administrator's Office is currently doing one right now.
No, but I mean, throughout the whole, my two years, almost 2 years here, there seemed to be a lack of employees to handle a lot, in all the different departments. And I would just like to move forward, knowing that we have the right data that is going to keep us in line with the best talent and the best workers that we can keep and retain. That's,
any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Finance Committee,
The Finance Committee minutes from 12/5/24. Two of the items will be addressed in detail. Those are items 8 and number 9 on the agenda. The other item, which we have coming up, I believe that's tomorrow, and that will be for the part-time custodian that's within the Service Center building here. That's what we have to date on that.
can I get a motion, to put the Finance Committee report on file?
I'll make that motion.
support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Number 3, departmental updates. Anybody departmental update? Anybody departmental update? Seeing none, we'll move over to unfinished business. And number 1 is the Planning Commission bylaws update.
I was gonna say, we accepted them last week.
So there was this item is returning to old business due to the fact that we did not have the document presented before you that had the changes regarding the recording secretary. So both of these items, that's why they're returning.
Okay.
So there wasn't any changes made by the planning commission, it's just at this level.
That's not highlighted in our thing this time then. Correct?
I think it is.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to see the lineouts on them. Like in Article 3.
Under old business.
Yeah, I'm in there. Thank you. That's the current, I guess we got,
So page 13 is where it starts, Commissioner.
thank you.
And specifically, is it Article 4, subsection F?
So we're voting on the one that says current, correct?
Says new 12/17 of 24.
Yep, 12/17 to 24.
The current one you're seeing is the current approved.
Okay, I see it now. Thank you. F.
Okay,
I'll move that we adopt the changes to the, what was this, the Planning Commission bylaws. Is it just Article F that we're changing right now? Or is there another issue?
Article 3C, that is where it's unexcused and can to shall. But we addressed that in
Yeah,
the
that was-
previous meeting.
yeah, yeah.
Those are the only changes that I see.
Just the new one where it's recording instead of administrator secretary. It'd be a recording secretary.
so we
And I
got a
believe
motion?
Commissioner Vangenhoven had stated that during the meeting,
But
however,
we-
it wasn't presented in front of you.
So did we vote on it being recording? But now we have it documented in front of us that officially, the official wording. Okay, yep, that's my motion.
Okay, we got a second?
I'll second.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Number 2, Planning Commission ordinance update. That's under old business number 2.
Be the same item, correct?
Yes,
Same corrections?
same corrections.
Well, can I get a motion?
Instead of may, it's shall, or is that an old one?
That's great.
That's correct? So the actual new one would be just them two items on there. So I'll move that we change the wording in the Planning Commission ordinance update as presented in our package.
Can I get support?
I'll support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion pass. Okay, we will move on to new business. Payment of the bills. Bills.
I have examined all claims presented and recommend payment of the following, and that the county clerk be directed to issue orders on the county treasurer for the claimants for the amounts allowed. Grand total of bills, $579,816.80. Total commissioner expenses, $924.59.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills in the sum of $579,816.80, along with commissioner expenses of $924.59.
I'll support.
Okay. Can we get a roll call?
Commissioner View,
Yes.
Crosdell,
Yes.
Vangenhoven.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
And Melman.
Yes. Okay, the bills are paid. And we will move on to number 2, Planning Commission year-end report. John?
Hi there, I'm John Denham, I'm current chair of the Planning and Zoning Commission. We're an advisory board to you guys, as you know. We do the meetings and the findings of that to you guys for approval. So we had 9 meetings last year and 6 actual cases where we we either amended or changed some zoning on those 6 cases. I think 3 of them are coming up here yet tonight, so you're gonna see them here in a minute. This was basically a year of transition. We started out the year with 4 out of 7 brand-new members on our board. And we had quite a plate full of large projects to address, and we didn't feel that we could just jump right into that with 4 brand-new members. And so all of those members attended the MSU what do they call it, citizen planner. It's a very good thing. We've all attended it. And then we had, in February, our assistant zoning administrator unexpectedly passed. And she had been in that job for many, many years and ran the office and pretty much took care of all the paperwork. And luckily, we had Rachel Pasco step in, and it took her a little while to get caught up, and I think she's figured out where Sandy had everything written down and filed and so on. And then, to go along with that, we had a midterm election, and we got 2 new members who also have attended the MSU Citizen Planner Program. And during that time, we also had one of our members sick a lot, that missed a lot of the meetings. So we were kind of shorthanded during that stuff. The 6 cases were amended. 2 of them were pretty big ones. The McCoy is John Deere place out on the highway. That one took more than 1 meeting. And then the Bittner properties out on Garden, there were a bunch of owners, and that was kind of a quagmire of trying to get people to sign things and get it all done correctly. That took 2 or 3 meetings, actually. Then we did get the bylaws and the ordinance. You guys just dealt with that. We got those. It was, I think Kelly headed that. Good job, Kelly. And then there was conflicting language in there where if you read one of them and then read the other one, it didn't match. So we got that fixed. Thank you. And so besides that, what we've done, we've got 2 subcommittees now. One for the PA 233, and Matt's heading that one, and one for the master plan, which I believe Kelly's heading. And we've got, I think things are headed in the right direction here, and everybody's tuned up and ready to go, and we're gonna hit the ground at full speed this coming year. I'll be termed out. I won't be chair, but we'll have somebody new chair that's doing good. We've got to deal with both of those things, master plan and 233, but we've got LSR, vacation rentals, and QPAD has talked to us a couple of times about their recommendations. There's some MSU recommendations for all of those things. So looking forward to a better, more successful year of getting stuff done. Thanks Kelly and Matt both for jumping in and helping get things going and organized. So,
Pleasure.
any questions? I think everybody here.
Thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
I've been there for a while.
Okay. We need a motion to put that report on file.
So moved.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay.
Excuse me.
Number 3, zoning case number 4-24-PC.
So the recommendation from the planning and zoning is to approve. It's to create a split of 2.5 acre parcels from an original 40, for that to be rezoned to rural residential and conditional use for that split. So family members can build homes.
Okay. So I need a motion to accept.
I'll make the motion to accept.
I'll support it.
Any discussion?
It's always good to see homes being built in the county. I see it was unanimous at the zoning board meeting, so thank you for that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh,
Do we have to do a roll
Yeah,
call?
Yes.
Yeah.
oh,
Okay, View,
Yes.
Crosdell?
Yes.
Jensen?
Yes.
Van Genhoven?
Yes.
And Melman.
Yes. Number 4, zoning case number 5-24-PC.
So it's a recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Board to approve. And the request is they want to split part of their current property. It actually is on both the east and west side of County Road 503. And the owner intends to sell east of 503 and keep the property on the west side of 503. It's an odd-shaped property right now.
Okay. Can we get a motion?
Motion to approve.
I'll support.
Okay, any discussion? Can I get roll call?
Few.
Yes.
Crosdell.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Van Genhoven.
Yes.
And Melman.
Yes. Okay, that passes. Number 5, zoning case number 6-24-PC.
No, go ahead.
The recommendation from the Planning and Zoning Board was to approve, and the request is to rezone to C3 on the north side of the property, approximately 500 feet, and that's to be able to split the north 500 feet and rezone the south remaining all to resource production. And the intent is to build storage units there. The current property that's there already butts up to commercial property, so it doesn't violate anything. It's not spot zoning or anything.
Okay, can I get a motion?
I'll move that we approve the designation for storage units and that the zoning board approved.
Can I get support?
Support.
Any discussion?
I may have said that wrong because he doesn't have to put storage units there. It just, the
It's a
rezone
rezone.
that,
Yep.
the rezone as the planning, zoning ordinance application was approved by the zoning board.
Do you want to amend your motion then?
Yeah, I'll amend it to that.
We should also mention which township these are in. This one's in Wells, right?
This one is in Wells, yes.
Okay.
Few.
Yes.
Crosdell.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Van Genhoven.
Yes.
And Melman.
Yes. Okay, that passes. Number 6, sale of extra dispatch radios.
Our current dispatch director is requesting to sell 20 extra radios to, is it Dickinson Sheriff's Department. These radios will include the charger, antenna, clip, and lapel mic. They will not include the batteries. The estimated costs for these radios are $5,000. However, with the depreciated value already incurred, or depreciation already incurred, the value is estimated at $3,000. Dickinson County is willing to purchase these radios for $3,000. However, due to our electronic asset disposal policy, it states that we need to dispose of these assets through an auction or a bid solicitation. So I did some research on state regulations of selling local governments instead of through like a public auction. And we do have the opportunity or the option to sell surplus property directly to nonprofit entities or selling it to other local governments, or we can choose to sell it through like a public sale. She is wishing that we can just get receive approval from the Board of Commissioners to sell directly to Dickinson County.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Can I support?
I'll support.
Any discussion?
I'm not privy to the policy that you mentioned, and I've always, I mean, I didn't see it in here. Is it in our packet where we have the option, the policy? Is that electronic asset disposal policy is
Right.
what you're talking about?
Mhm.
I just feel the general public should have the right to up that bid instead of us. I mean, maybe it'll be less, I don't know, but I mean, that's just how I feel, because it looks like we favoring one entity over another, and there may be another entity, and I'm all for helping out other governments. It's just, I just don't feel right on doing it this way, but if the commission wants to, fine.
So you said that you looked it up and it is allowable?
Correct.
And
Our
where d-
policy states that we are to move towards, I think it's in the second paragraph of the, underneath policy, towards an auction and via bid solicitation, but however, these radios are specifically for public safety and homeland purposes.
Okay.
So, and when you read this document, I believe the intent, as you can see in the beginning of the purpose, it is for computers, tablets, cell phones, et cetera. I believe we were thinking of more of office equipment when writing this, and not towards law enforcement.
Yep,
type
and you
or-
said you found subsequent information where we can sell to a local,
Yes.
okay, and what
It's
was that under?
Public Act 431 of 1984.
Thank you.
The other thing with doing them direct like this, one, that's a county that we already provide mutual aid to. So this will help facilitate that interoperability between our two counties.
Have
So-
we reached out to any other?
They're the ones that actually have reached out. So
They
they're
reached out to
a
us.
limited use, so it's not like you can put them out for a public auction. The public would never be able to use them.
No, but it can be into the public realm of, Gladstone Public Safety can't use them?
I did not acquire any.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I mean, if
I
the knowledge
believe-
is out there, maybe, that's the way I look at it.
I believe Dickinson County reached out to us, but I'm not positive, but I think they did.
Well, they know what they're doing, and you said we have mutual aid with them. I guess I can support this for this reason, because it's not like I can go bid on them and get them. And it's somebody that wants them. They're extra, correct? I mean, we don't
We
ever
have-
need these ever
No,
again?
we actually have more than enough spares and/or replacements on hand. This is above and beyond what they've determined that we need.
How did we end up with 20 extra? I mean, that would be my question, because that,
Yeah, my
What?
understanding it had to do with how the grant was done initially, and
Okay.
that, I don't know if it was going to the extra amount gave us a better price. I'm not sure.
so we bought more than we needed.
That's what happened, yep.
Okay.
Okay, any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I,
Anybody opposed?
I'll support it.
Motion pass. Okay, number 7, resignation.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
can we go back to that? I'm not sure who made these motions.
I don't know who made the motion or support either, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if we actually had a motion.
I thought we had. Okay, let's try it again.
I'll make the motion.
Crossed out, okay. And second?
Second?
I second it.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Nancy.
I thought that was already done. Okay, number 7, resignation of R. Morrison, request one lump sum payout.
No.
I make the motion then that we
She's on
accept the
movies.
resignation of our Morrison and for the lump sum payout.
Regrettably, I support.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can we discuss? Can we discuss it?
Well, okay, we can discuss it.
Okay, I would just like to thank Robin for her time at the airport. Her 19 months were spent sometimes in undesirable conditions, and I think she did a tremendous job. Today was her last day, and yeah, she'll be greatly missed. So I don't want to accept her resignation, but I guess I will.
Ain't more discussion.
Sorry.
I thought it was gonna go right through.
And the only comment I would make, to piggyback on Kelly's comment, is that I was on the airport board at that time, and when she stepped into this situation, she was a self-starter, self-learner. She threw her hands up sometimes wondering what to do, but she seemed to be able to move forward and work with the guidance of Ashley in learning and getting certified and everything, and I wish her well in the future.
The general aviation community loved her, my dad included.
She did a wonderful job.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed.
Say it like Eeyore. Aye.
Number 8, medical examiner, service contract.
This was brought forward to the finance committee. We were looking into contracting with Dickinson County's ME. However, that avenue has paused momentarily or temporarily. And the only change in this contract, and it is to our current ME, is that it's a month-to-month contract. Also, there's language stating that they have to give us the contractor has to give us a 30-day notice, and that the county can terminate immediately, effective immediately. Our ME is well aware of our venture in looking with Dickinson County or other avenues. He also would like to terminate his contract at the latest of 12/31/25, so.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
Make the motion to accept the medical examiner service contract.
Can I get support?
I'll support.
Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed.
Mr. Chair, did we make a motion to post a assistant airport manager's position? Because if we didn't, I would like to make that motion that we do that. I think we missed that, or we can't do that.
Right
It's
now.
on the agenda, so I was just
Well,
following.
it's just, on the agenda is request for lump sum payout. Typically, we write post and fill afterwards. However, the job description and the
It's
salary
still being
package
rendered.
is being sent to personnel and finance per the special meeting we had on the 9th.
Okay, so we just crossed that off. I wasn't notified of that.
Okay. Number 9
Do you have a different agenda than we have?
is the medical examiner investigator service contract.
I do.
She handed us these ones tonight.
Yep.
Where's the one that- this one we
There were no changes in the current year set of contracts. We received communications from all of our current MEIs, so we are just looking to extend for another year.
Can I get a motion on the medical examiner investigator service contract?
I'll make that motion.
I'll support it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion pass. Number 10 is the resignation of Seaway temporary airport clerk.
Commissioners, I would like to address it back to how do we do it, number 7, which is the resignation. Can we send a thank you letter also?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, you did write that down? Okay, we did not say it, so I just
Oh,
wanted to make
yes.
sure.
Absolutely.
Same thing with Mrs. Way. I had talked to airport manager Rand Sadler, and she is about, I believe it was 90% complete with the task at hand of digitalizing all of the files. So that is great. And I'd like to send a thank you to her also.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
I need a motion on this.
I'll move that we accept the resignation and send a thank you to the Mrs. Way, our temporary airport clerk, for the fine job she's done.
Can I get support?
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Number 11, resignation of early election workers.
These are the early voting election workers, which we are done for elections in calendar year '24. And
You'll have
So
new
we're
ones
just-
next year.
and 25, but these are just addressing the 24s. The purpose that we decided to put this on here, even though we don't have any elections, to recognize and have us work in future years that we had talked about before
Yes.
about policies and procedures, so.
So I need a motion on the resignation of early election workers.
I'll make the motion to accept the resignation of the early election workers and send them a thank you letter on our behalf, please.
Can I get support?
I'll support.
Any discussion?
Did they actually give a notice, or it's just
It's just
formality?
It's whenever. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Number 12, central dispatch policy updates.
Dispatch director has, and deputy director have went through their policies and procedures to be compliant with lien and CGIS requirements. So before you are new policies or updated policies, they are seeking approval from the commissioners.
This isn't anything that has to go through a public hearing, right?
No,
Okay,
not that I'm aware of.
okay.
Do we need a motion on this?
Yeah.
Okay. I need a motion and support.
I'll move that we update, approve the central dispatch, policy update as presented in our packet.
Can I get support?
I'll
Support.
support.
Any discussion?
No, they put a lot of time into this.
Yeah. There, no discussion heard? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Number 13, request for proposal airport manager search.
As directed during the special meeting on the 9th, between the Airport Advisory and the Board of Commissioners, I created a request for proposal for an executive search provider. I suggest posting this RFP on sam.gov, which is a free service for us. And then also, we will be posting this per normal procedures on our website. Once it-
Okay. Can I get a motion on on airport manager search?
Make the motion to accept the request for proposal for the airport manager search.
I'll
As
support.
presented.
Oh, sorry, I'll
That's all
support.
right.
We got a motion, support, any discussion?
Yeah, I'm just concerned about the deadline that everything has to be in by, is that plenty of time to get people to respond to this? You're looking at 10 days or so, or?
And
So-
that's, I believe that was addressed during the special meeting, that it would be a quick turnaround. Due to the fact that February 7th is the tentative.
I mean,
Last date, yeah.
I just thought if it was kind of worded that looking for proposals by December 7th, or until we get somebody that we can, I mean, I don't know how to word it, but, I mean, we'd have to come back and readdress this if nobody issues it, right?
Yeah.
Comes forward?
We have to start somewhere.
No, and we
Yeah.
could have just made it so that it just continued infinitely if something didn't happen on that date. But
We have to
probably will.
provide a submission date by,
Okay.
we can't have it go indefinitely, because it gives all bidders fair opportunity to bid.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passed. Now we go to 14 on closed session, collective bargaining agreement, central dispatch. I need a motion to leave the regular meeting.
I'll make the motion that we enter closed section in accordance with for the collective bargaining agreement for the purpose of discussing negotiations of a collective bargaining agreement under OMI section 15.2688C.
Support.
Roll call?
You. just to go into executive session.
Executive or closed?
Close.
Closed session.
I mean, because there is a difference in the,
Yes,
in the
closed
wording.
session.
And this is stuff that we haven't decided, or the administrator, okay, so I'll agree that, yes, excuse me.
Crosdale,
Yes.
Vangenhoven,
Yes.
Jensen,
Yes.
and Melner.
Yes.
Saying yes or no. He's just voting present, yep.
I don't have enough information to.
Okay. Motion passed. We will go on to number 15, collective bargaining session, agreement with district court.
Move to ratify.
And I need a motion to ratify.
Kelly just did.
I did, sorry.
Support.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody oppose?
Present.
Motion pass. Okay. We'll go to number 12, general public comment. General public comment. Anybody for general public comment? Seeing none, we'll move to commissioner comments. Commissioner Crosdell.
I'll make it very short. Thank you, everybody, for attending, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Commissioner View.
I have a couple of documents, if I could, with the Board of Commissioners' approval, I'd like them to be included in the minutes of today's meeting. I will email them to Nancy and all the commissioners. And it's about my assignment and work over the last 2 years. I just wanted to make it into the public records of why I work the way I do. And I would make, maybe I'll make a couple of comments on it. I'd like to talk to you. I'll just read what I put down. To the esteemed constituents of Delta County and all others who have a vested interest in our community, reflecting on the day I was elected, I recall feeling a mix of excitement and apprehension, unsure on how I would meet the expectations placed upon me. Over the past 2 years, however, I have gained valuable insight and experience. While we may not have always seen eye to eye, I hold deep appreciation and respect for everyone I have had the privilege to work with and alongside. The leaders and constituents I have encountered are both inspiring and formidable, and their perspectives have enriched my understanding of our shared goals. Throughout my journey, there has been many moments of uncertainty where I questioned decisions and strategies. I have come to understand that while we cannot alter the past, we can certainly learn from it and strive to make informed choices moving forward. My mission has always been clear, to present meaningful options and perspectives that serve the diverse needs of our community. I believe in our collective effort to achieve the best outcomes, recognizing that progress often requires patience and collaboration. I am not perfect. I have made mistakes along the way. Yes, without a doubt, I have dedicated myself to understanding where I fell short and to correct courses whenever possible. I have learned that many decisions are not merely black and white. Rather, they require careful considerations and choose the path best forward for any given situation. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the many individuals who influence and ideas have contributed to our growth and progress as a county. While it is challenging to name everyone, each of you know who you are. And I'm extending my heartfelt gratitude to you. It has been truly a remarkable journey working alongside each of you. And I mean the former commission too, everybody. You filled me with invaluable lessons and cherished memories. I am deeply grateful for your support and collaboration. Please feel free to reach out in the coming weeks if I can assist in facilitating a seamless transition. I wish the Board of Commissioners, all county staff, their dedicated teams of workers, and the residents of Delta County continue success in the future. Warmest regards, Steve Yu, County Commissioner. Thank you.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes, I have a few things. First of all, on behalf of the Delta County Board of Commissioners, I would like to extend our sincerest condolences and sympathies to the family and friends of Honorable Judge Robert Goebel Jr., who passed away on the 12th of this month. Judge Goebel served on the bench for 40 years as the judge in Delta County Probate Court, and he will be deeply missed by all in the community. It's been a pleasure working with you. This is your last meeting with us. I thank you for all you did as a commissioner in the recall effort. I wish you the best in the future with your family, and thank you for all you've done. Steve. No. My mentor, my friend, my fellow commissioner, I can't thank you enough for your patience with me, teaching me different perspectives while respecting my passion and dedication at the same time. You talk a lot, so do I.
That's because my parents kept me.
So we tend to butt heads, and we always want to try and get our points across. But we always made time to listen to each other. And I am very thankful for our conversations. I've known you since I was a little girl.
Oh, really?
Yes, as a bus driver. And it was my honor to serve next to you these past 7 months, and I'm really going to miss being with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then lastly, I would just like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Commissioner Jensen.
First off, to Myra and Steve, thank you for your time, your dedication to our county, and I hope the best for you both in your future endeavors as you go forward. And, you know, we're only a phone call away, so if there's something, you know, feel free to reach out. Some things we've noticed go a little faster, some things go a little slower. Some people look and think nothing's moving. And it is, for some it's you understand that part of the process, and there's parts when we're passionate, they will never move fast enough. With what we have coming up, I think, especially with the joint meeting we just had, I think that's a very good track going forward. Parts of that may take a little longer, but it's definitely in the doing the right thing, and let's get it right the first time. Mm-hmm. And, you know, there's gonna be significant challenges coming up in the new year. So, you know, I don't know anybody that's not ready to meet those head on, but there will be definitely some challenges as we move forward. So, no ice is safe ice, so I know people are going out already. Let somebody know you're going out. Wear a life jacket, please. So, you know, these folks don't have to run out in the middle in the dark to get you, because they will do it. If anybody is traveling over the holiday, please drive safe so we can see everybody back here in the new year. And I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Nancy.
I just wanted to say thank you to Myra and Steve for all their dedication to Delta County and trying to do the best for the citizens of our county. And
Yeah, they don't give me a microphone. They're afraid I might be like Steve.
I got a reputation.
And I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Administrator Young.
Commissioner Crosdell and Commissioner View, it's been a pleasure working with you, and this is your last meeting, but I'm sure I'm going to hear from you later down the road. My door is always open. I'm just a phone call away, And I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year also. And Commissioner Molnar, can I be excused? to make the
Yes.
concert? Thank you.
She needs to be excused to go to her son's chorus
Yes.
concert, yes.
You can be excused. Again, thank you, Commissioner Crosdale and Commissioner View. Me and Steve, we had 17 months that we stuck together and had fun, and it was a challenge, but we got through it. So, everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we got lots of things to look forward to.
Can I say one more thing, John? No, I mean, I just wanna make sure that I can press the button right now to email this to Nancy, if it'll be put in the record so people can see
Can add.
the 2 pages of stuff that I did not talk about, because I know I have that reputation of never,
I can add it to the
Yeah.
minutes, yes.
okay, thank you. I just
Yeah.
want, we don't need to make a motion for that.
No.
do we?
No.
Okay, so it'll be a communication received. All right, thank you. It's gone.
So, thank you, everybody. Our meeting schedule, reorganization of board members, county commissioners, January 7th at 5:15 right here. Notice is a 30-day of, notice of appointment. We-
Airport.
Airport Advisory Board. So, anybody interested?
District 2.
That would be
District 2,
District 2?
yep.
Okay. And I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Our last time.
Anybody opposed? I don't think so. Here, you want to give that to Nancy? And I believe this belongs to Nancy.
Realize, and I'm gonna realize,
Oh, another punch?
I had my own direction.
Yeah, I know.
And you tried to give a lot of you. We need to go over
Thank you.
John, I think you have to.
Oh, missed one.
He missed like 15 of them, or 11 of them. I think you have to sign 2 for each of them.
Huh?
Oh, you did.
I did.
Okay, you missed that one.
Oh.
Missed the second one.
I can see we. After that, I get to come in and.
I was kind of chewing them in between. Okay.
We didn't have it last.
No, I know. But this takes that to the other level.
Thank you very much for your service.
You were gonna walk out without speaking my
I was gonna walk around the side. Yeah, but I want to say thank you for your service. We're gonna county. No, you're very thorough, you want answers, and back to back, and stuff like, so I respect and appreciate that. Oh, I try.
all the material. And I did see, oh, I forgot.
Yeah, the, oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, just, we,
I just wanted to.
No,
yeah, no, he's in his
I'll-
second season, he's doing
I'll
pretty well for
think of it.
You said he was one of the three, but he wasn't. See you later, Don.
Well, he's supposed to be
I know what it was.
Yeah, he was 115 because he.
About being on the radio
He got
tomorrow,
too
but
hungry.
I
And
understand
sometimes
that
they bump
he
him up.
has a,
Yeah, my son.
he's not gonna be there. So,
Yes. Yeah, well, and that's the problem we have right
but
now.
nobody's gonna be on his newsmakers. The time I remember,
Yeah,
he's
but then he
not gonna
tries to
be there.
dehydrate himself.
Oh, yeah, and that affects strength.
Exactly. So.
Our sons were great wrestlers.
Good.
But I did,
Probably not.
No, sure, sure. Yeah, it's good, because we need to be thorough.
for everything I see.
Hey, John? John? You missed, more than one.
What do they do?
That's why.
Just
And then it comes over, you know, because maybe we need it.
Yeah, I think the concern there is the money issue. Ashley's. Maybe there's two. Eventually but with the changes.
Oh, okay. Adam for only 9 townships?
Well, there, you're right, you're absolutely right, though, there's a real level just like stimulate the traffic there. I just saw in the paper too, that, downtown, records for economic growth, so that's good.
Yeah, my Christmas tree is saying we put it in December on Cat Home. And, yeah.
But I just wanna say thank you again, it was a real pleasure working with you, and I know, again,
Are you moving out of it? I heard your wife had it. Rumors already, your wife
Yeah.
got a job and now he's got to go.
well, no, she had received a few offers in the past, because we wanted to stay here. Yeah, that's. And the reason that she got an offer on top of it, she's like, well, working in the airport, this is a really good option. And, because we like this.
Where are you thinking? What's the
Uh,
potential?
this would be the,
But I was reading them, money is
You have access to all the good areas you need.
yeah. Need to do plenty right next to the hospital, we need plenty of. Well, no, because I mentioned it to a few people had asked, what do you like? I want to say, I don't like food. Yeah, we like SBA's. Yeah, well, I know when we. Yeah, well, I know what I won't like. Right. They do. They do. They have smaller places and everything, but I just.
Home for us to die.
He still works, he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, travel and.
Well, that's what I was looking for, was getting something.
Well, he does everything from home, or from.
One of the other persons that was on.
Darn it, I gotta go back there.